My name is Wendy, and because of God, I overcame anger, bitterness, and hate. I'm the daughter of an immigrant single mom from El Salvador who came to this country in hopes of a better future. She was a pioneer and the trailblazer for my family. My father followed her here, and my mom became pregnant with me. When she told them she was pregnant with me, my father said I wasn't his and refused to have anything to do with me, and he left. My mom worked and raised me along with the help of family, friends, and she gave me a good life. She did. With everything she had, she gave me a good life. However, she could not give me my father. And that made me, it was always a void in my life. A void that eventually I didn't understand. It made me angry. She met my stepfather, and my stepfather, we ended up having a broken relationship due to certain events, and that made me even more upset. It became a dysfunctional household that went into my teenage years, which then that's when things kind of got worse, because by then I was growing up and I was trying to find a voice for myself. I felt not wanted. I felt not loved. I felt I didn't have a place. There was a lot going on within me. It all made me, again, angry and resentful. I didn't understand why I had been dealt these cards and not anyone else around me. I ended up developing a big victim mentality because I didn't understand why that was happening. On top of that, I had my father's DNA, I had weight issues, I had health issues, and overall just relationship issues with, the guys I would meet. The absence of my father caused me to gravitate towards the wrong people, and therefore I ended up hurt and, again, angry. Why? Why me? Why me? Why me? And I had this mindset of I cut people off. I held a grudge. And I held a grudge to the point where people were dead to me. I had no empathy or compassion for certain people. It caused me to hurt people because I was hurting. I was aggressive. I was not the nicest. I was nice to some people, but not all people. And there's just a lot going on within me, and it was toxic. It was spewing out from me. Unfortunately, those closest to me paid the price for that. And I felt bad for what I did and how I acted and how I responded to a lot of situations. But God has allowed me to give people more grace. I'm not perfect, and I know nobody else is either. And He's allowed me to be compassionate towards others, forgiving towards others, and loving. God has allowed me, through the healing of my pain of the past, to mend those relationships with family members, friends, and even the broken relationship I had with my stepfather, which was a huge miracle. And I'll be honest, my life didn't start changing till I started serving God. I serve God. Pkwy is my assignment, but I serve God, and He shows up for me every time. And He's bringing out a totally different side of me that I had suppressed for a long time. I didn't even know that person was in me. And it's like I'm waking up from a bad dream. I don't ever want to be the person that I was before. And I hope no one else is that person either. The enemy will take a hold of you if you allow him to. And that's why I now realize it's important for me to belong to a faith-filled community, because I'm not doing life alone. Therefore, there's no need to be angry or bitter anymore, because I have a support system now that God brought me to, that's allowing me to be the Christian disciple daughter he called me to be. And I'm forever grateful.